Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I want to appreciate you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing to this channel if you have not subscribed to this channel. William Kabogo, the former governor of Kiambu County, has come out to criticize when it comes to the utterances and the issue of Chinese Square. And I want us to read whatever Kabogo has come out to post in his Twitter handle about 10 hours ago. Now, this is whatever I say, the way I'm displaying on the screen. Kenya is a capital economy. We can't close China Square at the pretense of protecting local retailers. In other words, Kenyans buy commodities at expensive prices. Who should we protect more? I purchased a Cabro brush at CS 400, which at Gikomba is 950. Who is fooling who? That is what William Kabogo has come out to say. By the way, I want to say the closure of the China Square, as the investigation are continuing, people are really suffering. Because you find someone is having a shop there, someone has been employed there, no job, you are not sure if you are going to be paid your salary of this month, you are not sure if things are not going to be okay, because the ultimatum that the Chinese has come out to give the Kenyan government is that whatever Moses Kuria came out telling us, it was literally discrimination. I want you to understand whatever William Kabogo has said it very clear, that Kenya is a capital economy, that in any case we are going to close China Square at the pretense of protecting local retailers. Then, in other words, Kenyans buy commodities at expensive prices, which Moses Kuria is showing us like he is fighting for the poor, or for those who are expected for Moses Kuria to fight for them, but literally seems like Moses Kuria is fighting for the rich. Now, this is the example of William Kabogo. He purchased a Cabro brush at CS in China Square at 400 China Square at 400 shillings. But at Gikomba is 950. This is whatever Kabogo is saying, that in China Square you buy a Cabro brush at 400 shillings, but in Gikomba you buy it at 950 shillings. Who is fooling who? That is whatever William Kabogo has said. And he has posted a picture there where someone is sitting on a branch of a tree. Then he has seated on the side. He's busy cutting, but he's sitting on the side where that branch is going to fall down. So it's like sisi tumekalia kwa branch ile tunakata na tutaanguka nayo pamoja. You know, it's not like the way Moses Kuria is thinking, like akikata ile branch inaanguka peke yake, but sisi tuko hapo kwa hiyo branch, then Moses Kuria anakata hivi. That is the situation that people are passing through. If you have seen the way people are complaining, it is a true indication that, ladies and gentlemen, the decision of Moses Kuria to come up with to close the China Square for an investigation, that how did he take in goods, or rather bring in their goods to our country. Then when you look at these people, wameleta goods zao kutoka China na wanauza ile price yenye wametoa nayo huko. Hawaongezi price yoyote, which means they want Kenyans to have affordable goods, which according to Kabogo is saying is rather you go to China Square than to going to Gikomba, because a Cabro brush is 400 Kenya shillings at China Square, but At Gikomba, it is 950 Kenya shillings. Where will you go? Will you go at China Square or will you go to at Gikomba? And that is why you see that even though we as Kenyans, we are not understanding whatever Moses Kuria is bringing, but I want to tell you, Moses Kuria anatumaliza. Without these investors, how will we cope up? Because they are bringing their goods that we don't have. And that's so the China Square, they're bringing their goods and they're not putting the at a high price. They're putting it at affordable price that every Kenyan can go and afford goods there. We are being told that Gikomba now is relevant, which according to me, it is not bad. But it is better you fight these people or investors and you have another option. Moses Kuria is fighting these investors. But in real truth, he has no solution at all. Akiona hao machina wamefunga hiyo duka yao wameenda, they will not employ those hundred of people that has been employed at China Square. Which according to me, it is going to be a big problem to Kenyans. This China Square must not be closed. Let them continue the business as far as they were given licenses. The government had access to what kind of goods they were bringing to that mall. There's no issue there. They knew this. And where were they at that time? Now they're telling us that they're closing China Square for an investigation. For what purpose? Because at that time, they were there. I heard some Kenyan say that maybe Moses Kuria amenyimwa kitu. So it is something that is coming automatic, that Moses Kuria is dealing with things that he doesn't understand. You cannot cut your hand, and that hand you are expecting to use it to have what you don't have. So we are having these investors and China Square as investors to bring their goods at affordable price, which they are not influencing Kenyans. It is a way of investing, but again, supporting Kenyans. They are getting whatever they want, but their goods are at affordable price. So to tell these Chinese to close their business, but Kenya is a capital economy, you're destroying everything. And I don't know what made Moses Kuria just to come up with this decision of closing China Square for an investigation. And remember, at that time, there was a government. And these people were there. You do remember also in Machakos, a certain company that is dealing with cement. Moses Kuria came out telling the common mwananchi that hii shamba ni ya hiyo kampuni. Na hiyo kampuni wakiletwa, waliambiwa wachukue tu mineral, then wakimaliza kutoa mineral, hiyo shamba ni ya wenyeji hapo. But what Moses Kuria came out telling us, that the common mwananchi and these hustlers to vacate. This is the kind of cabinet minister of investment and trade in the Republic of Kenya, which according to me, he is incompetent. He doesn't understand even whatever he's saying, because this is purely discrimination. Even if we can differ with Chinese, but you cannot come out to discriminate them. Let them do a business, because Kenya is a capital economy. Every investor that is willing to invest in our country, which it is in accordance with the constitution, the way the constitution states and the law, I don't see any problem. As long as hakuji kuharibu biashara huko. So according to my submission, it is that I support whatever William Kabogo has said, that Kenya is a capital economy. We can't close China Square at the pretense of protecting local retailers. In other words, Kenyans buy commodities at expensive prices. Who should we protect more? I purchase a cabro brass at China Square at 400, which at Gikomba is 950. Who is fooling who? That is whatever Kabogo has come out to say. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, I want to appreciate you so much because of great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye. Till we meet on another video.